Hey, sure, buddy, Mikerowchip here, playing Trainz 2022
Plus Standard Edition.
And this is the UMR episode 68. We are here with Adair and Gladstone. And you may have noticed people are disappearing off of the platform because he is currently loading passengers onto the train. And we just installed here at Amtrak the new teleporter machine, and so people don't actually have to walk onto the train, which is so bothersome. You just twist the dial and the teleporter puts them onto the train. See, there goes another guy there. That's nice. Beam me up, Scotty. I'm going to Port Gladstone. So we're in Gladstone, and as I just mentioned, we're going to Port Gladstone. So let's have him roll out of here. I'm on the wrong controls. Here we go. Navigate to... Is it Port Gladstone or Gladstone Port? I think it's Gladstone Port. Yeah, it's Gladstone Port. There it is. Okay. Let's do platform 1. There we go. Oh, I didn't want this. I mean, this is not a bad shot or anything. I wanted this shot to stay here. I got it. I worked so hard. There we go. We don't need the switch list. Okay. These cars are really nice. Every time I look at them, I think to myself, these cars are really nice. There they go. See you folks in Port Gladstone. Well, probably not. And then there's the mail car there at the end. Okay, it's baggage. It's not mail. Okay, here we go. Let's zoom in. Wait a minute. We're not on the right one. There we are. Probably why I probably clicked on that engine. That's why I jumped. Okay. And let's go into the line side camera. We're looking at the time up there. It is 14:45 in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. We'll watch him, therefore, to 14:50. We'll get some good views here. We'll load when we get there so he pulls up to the platform correctly. You don't put load, and as soon as the nose hits the platform, it just stops right there. Got a little bit of a yard here in Gladstone. Not that many cars, though. Eventually there will be. When we get to episode like 718, 719, I'm thinking we'll probably have a lot of cars up in this area. Up in here. Let's back off just a little bit. Oh, well, I can't do it now. Can't do it now. The old long shot. See if we come across any... Ooh, we switched to track 2? I don't know. Whatever. We switched to the other mainline track. Or were we already on this track? No, I thought we were on the other track. So, I was going to say something. I don't know. Okay, very good. We're off to our usual start. Long rails there laying on the right-hand side. They haven't installed those yet. Or maybe they haven't picked them up yet. Don't they pick them up right when they install them, though? Don't you do that all in one shot? Take off the old one. You put in the new one. And then you take the old one with you, right? I mean, you have to have the room to do it because it's going to be the same length. Of course, now they do that ribbon rail, so maybe that's what happened. Then why are there only small sections of rail left here? All good questions. I don't think I've seen this before. This warehouse right here. The transfer warehouse. All right. Uh-oh, Dave's just went through emergency braking. No one knows why. Not even Dave. There we go. I know there's a dead man switch on these engines, right? You got to keep hitting that button. Is that still a thing? I saw a video a while ago, where you had to keep hitting this button, otherwise the engine just turns off and it comes to a slow stop. Can the dispatchers activate that switch? They have a kill switch that somebody who's not on the train can kill the engine. You'd think that would be a good safety feature, right? The guy has a heart attack, or both would have to have a heart attack. Maybe they're, I don't know. Gas is released in the cab, and therefore they're both passed out. Seems unlikely. But you think there'd be a way to shut the engine down remotely. Here's a still shot. From farm country, you can see it off to the left there. There's a lot of this map is farm country. Is it because farms are easy to model? This stuff here, you got to put trees in randomly in just the countryside, a lake here and there for interest's sake. Well, the farm, you just make a big giant field, throw it down there and say, there you go, it's a farm. So I don't have to put a lot of effort into it. Not that I'm criticizing anyone. Guess how many routes I've made? Yep, you guessed, 0. I use other people's routes because they're much better than I am, and they have the temperament to make these routes. I do not. Well, what I do know is that we are at the 5-minute mark, 14:50. All right, so I'll put you guys on pause. I'll figure out what we're doing next. And here we are now in Graydon with Philippe. Or is it Felipe? I never know. He tells me, but I forget. Okay, so Philippe's got himself 2 GP40s -2s with a GP38 -2 thrown in the middle for some fun. And he's here at Graydon to pick up 25 cars to load and then take with him 25 cars from Kappa Wheat. This is Kappa Wheat facility right here. So we're going to have to do that. Now, Houston, we have a problem. He already brought these up with him. He's got, 30 coal cars from Blainesville. He's got 10 Esoflat ore mine cars, and he's got, those are the new ones or the old ones? I don't know. Let's take a look. And then he's got the, what? Cha-cha-cha-cha. These are the new ones. Look at those. Look at those ore cars, huh? Oh, okay, I'm getting off track. But now what we got to do is we got to grab them. Right now, it's going to be easier, these ones on the storage tracks, to grab them off this end, right? And I say that because over on this end is Andrew. He's working, what's the name of this one here? The Farmers Wheat Co-op. There's Andrew right there in his K4 Steam. And he's working these right here. So we can't really pull these off of here. Besides the fact the ladder won't reach both of them anyway. See, you're off the track there. So what we're going to have to do is pull forward. Now, the other problem we have is, see, these cars sitting here, these are Andrew's. He brought these along with him. And that's right on the same track that Philippe is on. What are the chances these two engines are going to be sitting here? But anyway, so what we're going to have to do is get Philippe over onto this track where he can drop his cut. And then you can see here, he's got a clean shot all the way down to here. Then once he gets on this track, he can come all the way back and get to where he needs to get to. Alrighty then. So let's do that, shall we? So first thing we're going to have to do is a backup move. Yeah, that's correct. Now, what do we got back over here? It goes a long ways. I don't think his train is this long. It's set for that anyway. Why is that set like that? What the? Okay, put those back to mainline service. All right, so there's no way his train's that long, is it? Well, we'll switch it back. We'll keep it like that just for safety reasons, just in case I've overestimated or whatever. All right, so let's back him up. Let's get it on the right controls. There we go. Now, this is a yard track we're on right now. It is trying to keep it open as a through yard track. The, what do you call that thing that you put on the track to mark it? The track marker. Is that what is a track mark? Yeah. The track mark, those red triangles, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's fine, is on this track. So incoming trains are going to want to go on this track, just like Philippe did here. He'd sit right there then off the main line, the two main lines, waiting for me to eventually get to him, which I am doing right now. I am eventually getting to him. All right. So then eventually we're going to come down this track. It's already set. What do they call this track here? Approach. The approach track. I like it. Get a drink. Yeah, so here are these steel coil cars that we got from Gilby. When, I don't know, a while back. Then we have these 10 iron ore cars, and those came up from Essel Flats, way on the other side of the map. And then we got a whole lot of coal going on here. There's a whole lot of coal going on. And that came from Blainesville coal mine. Now, once he's completely loaded up with these grain hoppers, these covered grain hoppers, he is going to be at 7,469 tons is what he'll be pulling. Now, he is rated with the two GP40-2s and the one GP38-2. He is rated for 8,000 horsepower. So 7,469, getting close. About 500 tons short, roughly. All right, now I'm noticing, why can't he come down this track and then come right back down here? You want to go all the way down to the other end. That would make more sense. I think he's got access to these tracks here. Pretty sure. I find it kind of hard to believe that he wouldn't. All right. So we're backing down. There we go. This is a GP 40-2, right? Not an SD. You'd think after all this time, still have a hard time though. It is a GP 40-2. Okay. Now we'll pull it forward. There he goes. A lot of weight. All this coal and all this iron ore. Yeah, look at. We never hit this. Let's put it back from mainline service. I think that's a CTC switch back there. If not, we'll have to send somebody running back there to do it. Or we already did send somebody back there to do it. Now, okay, now we're going to go back to this side. No, he's going to have to because there's no crossover track. Remember before I said I'd find it hard to believe? Guess what? It's hard to believe. So, there you go. Of course, I looked at it earlier and already figured that out, but, well, what are you going to do? I say a lot of sentences during these, I almost said broadcasts. Not really a broadcast. During these videos. They all can't be gems. You know, you're going to get some stinkers in there. That's just what's going to happen. There's a nice shot there. Beautiful. All right. Checking my engine list now. 6106 on there? Yeah, it is. I didn't look at the other two. 6106 is due for maintenance. Next time he heads back to, which is going to be soon, he heads back to, oh, I'll spit it out. Gunnison, yeah, there we go. He's going to have to stay in the shop for At least a day, right? Yeah, at least a day. There we go. Someone wrote me, God, where did they say they were going? Somewhere in California. To a large yard out in California. In any case, I was very jealous. That person who wrote me knows where I'm talking about. I don't have my YouTube channel up right now, so I can't look to reference it. Or maybe I should have waited before I said anything. But anyway, yeah, they said they were going somewhere to some yard out in California to check it out. I was like, man, oh man. That is going to be sweet. Okay, so we'll stop it right there. Then we'll apply. Decouple. Now, what are these all labeled as? Okay, they should all be none, right? All the way down? Yeah, okay, very good. Let's go back over here. Now we're going to continue forward. All right, we're going to line the tracks going back this way now. Now, it looks like there's a whole lot of cars here. I'll have to look to see what my spreadsheet says. I mean, there are. But we'll probably pull them all off one, right? You might as well. No sense doing half from one, half from the other. Well, I mean, I guess there might be sense. That I can think of. All right, go that one this way. This one will go this way. And then this one will go this way, right? Yes, that is correct. Go up with the lead engine. There we go. Short hood forward lead. GP38-2 has the old paint scheme on it. I said this in my last video too, but I was on Joint Rail just a little while ago, and they have the brand new engines that are out now. You know, I mean the most modern ones they have out right now. I like. They're like ACH or I don't even know. My point being is that I'm so used to like, you know, SD40, SD70, AC, the ES44 DCs, all that kind of stuff that I'm somewhat familiar with. And these new letter and number combinations, I don't know any of them. So it's just kind of remarkable how I've been, you know, I've lost touch with the modern technologies that are available. Well, models, I should say. Well, I'm sure the new models also have modern technology. I feel like a linebacker going right down the middle. All right, so I can't come back on this track either, because this track is parked up. Or is it? Is this track parked up? Yeah, this track is parked up. So again, my original idea of coming down this main line is still quite viable. I notice we're going 2 miles over the recommended 15. I know this says 10, but I'm ignoring it. But that's all right. What if I slow down by 1 once I get there? Now I'm 1 under. That's closer to 15, isn't it? Let's stay at this. A lot of double stacks here. What do we got at the front here? I don't even know. This is... What is that? Is that scrap metal? Oh no, these are quote-unquote gravel cars. Gravel guns. Again, that's the cut that Andrew is hauling for us. got a red here, right? No, that's a switch, not a signal. He's got a green over a flashing red, which means what? It means line ahead is clear. Is it flashing red until I go over yard speed, until I go over the switch? Let's go over this way. I keep saying I got to learn the signals better. Guess what keeps happening? I don't. Alrighty. There we go. We called up for track rights. Therefore, we're going to make Smiling Jim get out and throw that switch for us. Thank you, sir. What do we think? 70%? Let's run down to this end. Because the speed limit out here on the main line is 60 mile an hour. That's right. Uh-oh. 60 mile an hour. I lost the track there for a second. Yeah. Okay, so they're both set correctly. Let's now go to the trail engine, who's also short hood forward. That's how you want it to be. This is good railroad right there. Now you can go backwards without having to stare down the long hood. Whole lot of different companies have come together here. You got Farmers Co-op here. Then there's Kappa's this big one way up here. I don't know what this one is. I forget off the top of my head. See if I can call up a switch here. Oh, and then there's this one here too. Whole lot of farmers dropping off grain and whatnot. Here's Farmers Wheat Co-op. Then there's Conway Wheat Shippers. Who are these fellers? They're probably on this end. What does that say? Can't read it yet. Loading chute. Well, that's not very helpful. Quenville. The Quenville silos. We can actually juice this, can't we? I'm so busy reading the thing, I'm not paying attention. There we go. Put a little more speed on it. I gotta feed some speed to my ride. Righty. I was gonna look too at Graydon. Where we at? We got Graydon. There are 102 cars waiting here at Kappa Wheat. This facility is huge, so I could see why. Oh, I probably let go too soon, didn't I? Yeah, I did. That's all right. We'll wait for him down here anywho. Oh, he's got a long ways to go. Well, this would be a nice long shot, huh? This is usually what I do, too. I keep his speed up until the lock shows up on this switch. Then I know, see how it showed up? You slow it down 10%, it'll go back off. Oh, it's on again. Let's drop it another 10%. It's a little game I play. I always win. Until we hit 45%. Actually, it's going to be 40% because that'll get us down to yard speed again. We're going to have to go right past the passenger station to get this done. Alrighty. There we go. Are we across the... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here comes this guy. Let's see if this guy's going to stop. Sometimes they phase right through him. He's in a sports car. Well, maybe it's a regular car painted like a sports car. He's going to stop. He's a nice, safe distance, too. I like that. All right. Now that we've wasted enough time, let's go forward. Alrighty, now we're going to come up this way. This is a long lead. This way, then no. Then we'll pull it off this first siding. Back to the front. The now lead engine. Warning people here. Step on back. Step back, Jack. Or if your name's, you know, Martha or Gabrielle or really any name, you should probably step back. Watch yourself. But the yard lead here is 30. Once we clear the platform, we will speed it up. We've cleared the platform. Ooh, I like the rumble. I like the roar of the engines. It's cool. Now, the loading chutes for Kappa Wheat are quite impressive. We might be able to load like 12, 16 cars at a time. We'll see once we get them in there. Sneak up the speed a little bit closer to 30. Not that I'm in any hurry. I'm never in a hurry. That's the beauty of retired life. You're just never in a hurry. Don't worry, you'll all get there. If you're not there already, you'll all get there. Hopefully as soon as possible. Slow it on down now. Oh, I still got the bell on. I killed the bell. Thank you for the bell. Symbol says it's still on down there in the lower right hand corner, but it in fact is not. I think if I put the... Oh, yeah, there. It got it now. Alrighty. Down here just a little bit. There we go. There we go. And beautiful. All right, now we want to go. We got to cut out 25 cars. Is that what I need? 25? Is that what I need? Let's look at the spreadsheet again. Philippe, where you at, buddy? Why did I scroll off of your name? Now I got to find you again. It's alphabetical though, so it's not bad. There it is, Philippe. Yeah. No, 26. 26. I think I said 25, right? Good thing I checked. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So this is the last car that's going with us. So let's back up. This one is like a cream colored. It also looks like it's brand new almost. All right, so there are 55 cars altogether. But you got to subtract the 3 engines. So that's 52. We only need, well, exactly half, 26. How's about that? We'll pull them off this track. You can see they all have the destination of Kappa Wheat. So I remember when I come back where I got to fill these. Oop, back down. Alrighty, now we got to figure out where we're going to stop this at. Well, it's the track on the right here that's going to be the limiting factor. There we go. Now, what happens if a passenger train comes by? The passenger train is actually on the yard lead. I guess we'll have to move people out of the way, wouldn't we? Can't really tell the passengers. Well, it's going to take about maybe 3 or 4 hours to load all those cars. You're just going to have to wait. Oh, yeah, we're lining up with this frog, which was the way it was lined up before. There we go. And that'll do. Right there. Slack action. Here we go. A little more slack. Coming back the other way now. Coming back at you. We'll apply it. Nope, it said releasing. We'll apply it. No, it says releasing still. We'll apply it. There we go. I think it's because of the slack action. Is that why it does that? No, this should change to 28 if I... No, it should change to 29 if I have the right number of cars on here. Look at that. Okay. I don't really need this, right? I don't need the switch list anymore. We're going to continue backing up. Okay. We're going to back this up now. Pass this switch right here. And then we'll feed it up into there, right? We don't want to do that. These are all manual switches here. Alrighty. There we go. Right there. Now forward. Sooner or later. There we go. There we go. All right, so let's align the switches now for the chutes. Now this one here, loading chutes 1 through 5. Oh, okay. Oh, I see, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a lot more than 1 through 5. Oh, you know why it is? 'Cause I think I sandwiched 2 of them together here, didn't I? Yeah. Whatever. So let's go back. Grab onto it. It's set for the correct track. Do you see how big it was? Well, we'll see how many cars we can fit on here. What if we can load this whole train in one shot? We'll have to put it on different tracks, obviously. Why are we keeping that up there? I don't need to be reminded that these are all going to Kappa Wheat. That's pretty easy to remember. And of course, you can see this cut 2 tracks over. Well, 3 tracks over, actually. The load of coal cars from Blainesville. All right, let me recheck these here. This should be reversed and reversed. Very good. Just ride it to the far end. That is one big grain facility. There we go. We got 4 loading tracks. Get down on it. Let's slow it up here just a little bit. All kinds of grates on the floor here. Although I don't know why there would be grates on the floor. Oh, for spillage probably, right? Pick it up, you can recycle it. In case someone turns on, in case some new guy turns on Shoot 8 when there's not a car underneath it. You know those new guys. Right. A little bit more. There he goes. There's his last chute right here. We can probably get the truck right to the edge of the cement there. Oh, right there. That's pretty good. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, so let's go down. That looks pretty good right there. Let's go down here on this end now. Let's take a look, an aerial view of this thing. Look at this thing, would you? Hey, Zeus. Oh my silos. Giant amount. Okay. That's enough of that. So we got that many on here. Yeah, we might be able to load this whole train in one shot. Now, this one here is hanging out just a little bit. So let's back it up just a little bit more. Actually, push it forward. Shove it forward, I should say. Put a little bit more. There we go. Like right there. Now, of course, the other one's going to be sticking out that far, isn't it? I think I shoved it too far. Okay, now I'm getting a little anal, but we'll back it up just a hair. Just a hair. Hair. Slack action is going to make it difficult. Okay, we'll just call it good right there, huh? So we'll apply it. And now we'll continue forward. Backwards, I mean. All right. Now we got to pull it down here. Well, we might be able to load this whole train. How many did we get in this first one? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sometimes 4 is 28, and we only have 26 cars. It will take the whole train in one shot. Kappa Wheat, you animals. Alrighty. Slow it down here just a little bit. And a little bit more. Ooh. The get you go. Oh, boy. I was not paying attention. Now we got to pull back just a little bit more because it hasn't cleared this switch. I mean, it did clear that switch, but the game says it has not cleared that switch. And since the game's the arbiter of whether or not I can go forward, then I guess I have to listen to what the game says. All right. Now we'll shove forward here. A nice long shot, huh? I like it. There he goes. Beautiful. The grain hoppers just keep on coming. All right, so let's go back to the front now. We already lashed out of the front one, are we? Yeah, we are. We're going to have to line this one up. See you later with this one over here. Speed limit here is 5, which makes sense, really. We're not going to pay attention. Now, when they come in here, no, I'm thinking of unloading. I was going to say, did someone have to come by and pull all these chutes? But that is really not a thing because we're filling. We're not unloading, we're filling. So there's also this opening these, otherwise you're going to undo what you're trying to do here. Can I get in closer? That I can't really see. All right. Just to that. Oh, a little bit too much. There we go, right there. Good. Take a look at this now. Is that about right? Get out of the way. Yep, it is. It's about right. I'm gonna call that about right. So we're gonna come over here now. Click onto this one. Then we will apply, decouple, and back it up. I really enjoy working large industries like this. This is a lot of fun. I hope you're having fun too. Some good old railroading in. There we go. This time I'm going to pay attention. Wait till he clears it. Clear, but not really. Okay. Forward ho. So I got 2 tracks, loading tracks to go. We got 7 cars on here, 5 cars on the next, and then we will be all set. It'll be Philippe's turn. Now again, just an update on the that rule I downloaded for derailing. I haven't had any derails. Well, besides the ones at the yard. But that's because that's what I'm doing. But there's no derails by the AI, which is what was really kind of disconcerting. But it seems to have fixed it. So that's nice. It's frustrating when you go to a train that you sent somewhere else and then half the train's missing and you got to go down the track, looking for the remainder of the cut. It's just not enjoyable. I'd rather the trains stay together the way I put them together. And it would be nice. I know I'm always asking the devs for things. It would be nice if it would put that warning up there. Well, it's a little bit more. That's not far enough. If the devs would put a thing in there where it lets you know. Well, probably the one that got on there now is it disappears too quick. Of course, there might be some setting I can play with to get it to stop doing that. But then the train stops. It goes into emergency braking and it stops right there. As that would be helpful because then when I go to look at it, I may only have to back up a little bit to reconnect. Just a suggestion. Do I think the devs watch this? No. No, I do not. I do not think they watch my channel, which is fine. I'm not complaining about that. But the reason I bring that up is because here I am saying what I would wish the devs would do, and the devs never get that message unless I can always go on to the blog, the forum. Go on to the forum and make that suggestion. Alrighty. Loading chutes 3 through 7. Is that what that means? It can't because this one said 1 through 5. 3, 7 east? Not that it matters. I'm just trying to decipher their numbering system. There we go. Now, when you when you attach to a cut and then you pull it forward and attach to a second cut, they call that doubling up. If you do 3 cuts, it'd be tripling up, wouldn't it? Is this D-doubling? D-quadrupling up? Is there a name for it? I don't think there is. I think it's just shove, right? You're just shoving cars on here. Alrighty. There we go. A little bit more. There it is. All right, you know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to back up over here. Because this is a really cool shot right here. Is it not? You may not think so. I think so. These cars lined up over here. You can barely see some cars way down here. All of these lined up underneath. Because this, ladies and gentlemen, is my thumbnail. And why am I talking about the thumbnail? Because this is also where the video is going to end. Yeah, I know you're all disappointed. Now, don't throw things around the room you're in, all right? Just remain calm. Take a drink of something. Relax. It's okay. This is the end of episode 68. Episode 69 will be coming up in about 8 days or so. Why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you leave me a comment? And if you don't like the fact that we're able to load 28 cars all at the same time at the Kappa Wheat facility, well, this just may not be the channel for you.